Warm Bodies.
Warm Bodies.
Interesting movie.
Really was, actually. Especially because of the fact you wouldn't think it would work, especially with people going, well, it's just Twilight with zombies, even though it's not at all.
No.
Even though, I don't know if you were thinking about it, but did you notice, like, the main girl kind of, in a way, sometimes you looked at her, it looked like Kristen Stewart.
Yeah, but...
Like, she just looked like her. Thank God she didn't act like her.
No, she actually emoted. It didn't.
Which I give credit to even, what's his name? The guy who does R. I forgot his name already.
Me too. Guy who plays a zombie.
The guy who plays a zombie. He did good for playing an emotionless zombie who, like, actually showed emotion.
And just kind of monologue the entire time.
Yeah, his monologues were fantastic.
Yeah. But if you don't know, the book, well, it is a book. It was based off a book, but guy is a zombie, and he falls in love
with a girl
named Juliet, and it's just kind of showing that he's...
And something we didn't even notice is like,
so
the zombie, his name starts with an R, so he can't remember his name. They just call him an R. They just call him R. And her name's Julie. R. Julie. We kind of thought about halfway through the movie, we looked at each other, we were like, we get it now. And we're just sitting there like...
When she was on the windowsill, we were like...
Yeah, we kind of looked at it, we were like...
We
were like, wait,
R, Juliet.
Julie.
Oh!
Alright. Then we don't get stuff, Corey.
It's fine. I think it was better that we figured out later than it was not forced.
Yeah, it wasn't like...
down our throat.
Yeah, I actually... You are right about that. It's better that it wasn't just like we're referencing Juliet, we're going to do it, ha ha ha. It was like, no. It really took us a little while to think about it, and then when we thought about it, we're like, wow, we're kind of dumb for not noticing that because of how many fucking times we had to read that stupid story in high school English. Everybody knows that.
Yeah. It was good. John Malkovich was in it, but he was kind of
in it, but he was
shortchanged.
Yeah, I like to say he was kind of shortchanged. He was there to move the plot along, and that was about it.
He was underutilized, basically. He was just kind of there.
But I still liked him.
Yeah. Rob Corddry was good.
Rob Corddry was awesome.
Yeah.
I love Rob Corddry. This is one of the many reasons.
He plays M.
He plays M. And again...
Shakespeare character from
Mercutio.
Mercutio? Yeah, okay.
Mercutio.
Who else?
Again, something we were like...
Dave Franco. He was in it, and then he just kind of went...
He was in it for like, what, all of 10 minutes?
And then he was
like, oh.
He's gone.
Okay. Well, and I mean, even that was to, like, move the story on, because in a way, he's only in there for, like, the first 10 minutes, but he's essential to the actual story.
Yeah.
So that was actually genuine.
Some of the things that were cool. I liked the monologues. They were funny. I like the idea of the zombies when they eat people's brains, they get all their memories.
Yeah, they get their memories. They're people that they eat memories, and that's what I liked about it, is like the more R was eating the brains or whatever, and he was just like, I like it because it's like dreaming, because the dead doesn't sleep and we don't get to dream. It was cool, and even honestly, even the sequences when he was eating it and then he like got to see all the.
They're cool.
It was very well done. It was nice. I mean, because it's really honestly so simple. It's just shots of something in a sepia tone, pretty much, and then you're just you just keep flashing random stuff. But it was nice, and I like to say it was subtle in the way it did it. So I appreciated that.
And this is directed by, if you didn't know, about a guy who did 50-50, Jonathan Levine.
Jonathan Levine.
And he did a good job. I like 50-50 a lot. It was
50-50 is one of my favorites, honestly. It's one of my favorites. It's hard to watch.
Yeah.
Well, like the last 15 minutes, I'm just like, I'm done. I'm gonna cut it off now. Yeah. Nobody needs to watch that. But that's what I like best about it. And he was honestly, I'd say that he was probably the right choice to do this movie, because instead of it, I feel like if it would have went to somebody else, they would have just tried to make zombie action with a little bit of a love story and some characters in it. Like there's zombies everywhere. He actually was like, okay, here's R, here's Julie. This is their relationship.
Yeah.
This is all you need to know and all you need to really see. I put some zombie stuff in there because it's a zombie movie, and if I'd actually even consider it a good date movie.
Yeah, of course.
I would consider it like the time frame that it's coming out, is February, and then Valentine's Day coming around.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
why
perfect.
not?
It's better than a Die Hard.
I mean, yeah, Die Hard.
Valentine's Day.
Manly. Yeah, it was good. The bonies, they were the main.
They were kind of cheap looking at times, but I gave it because we were talking about on the way back. This wasn't a very effects-driven movie.
It was more
And I don't know if there's
relationship.
something you had noticed, but a lot of times through the other parts of the movie, you could actually see where he was turning back,
Yeah,
and like he was slowly like his scars, and like he had these really weird, really cool looking those like blue veins going up his neck, and
yeah.
they were kind of like some points just kind of
Slowly.
slowly disappearing, and you actually see him evolve and change.
Yeah.
Thought that was very neat.
Cool. I was about to say in the bonies. I was thinking like, just like in Scary Movie 2, where the skeleton monster comes out, and she's like,
Yeah.
"There's the skin and bones. They can just fuck with him," and like she just takes his head off, and like they just fuck with him. I was thinking that.
yeah, I was.
Couldn't they do that with the bonies? That they're just like, roar, but couldn't they just go, sweet kick? Oh no.
I give it for the fact of this movie. You had to look like most of the zombies that like R and M were the classic stumbly, slow moving. At times they would kind of run.
Pick up the pace.
But yeah, like you just said, they don't really they don't run. They just kind of pick up their pace a little bit and move just a little bit fast. But the bonies are the ones that most people are afraid of. That fucking book it,
Yeah.
and then when honestly, if you fight, it was probably set up to be like if you fight one bony, you might get out. If you
But
fight two, you're fucked.
yeah.
Because they're the ones that are
Quick.
just super starving, super quick, super fast. Like, so I give it as a fact. Like, I kind of now that you mention it, it's something I can think about. But
Yeah, I know.
they were the ones that you were supposed to be worried about. The other zombies like R and M were the ones that you were just kind of like, hey, you could just sneak right past them.
It was good. We saw it at matinee, so that'll be kind of a good thing to see. And then I wouldn't pay full price for it, honestly. But that's just me.
Yeah,
Pay matinee, take your friend or date.
it
And
makes a good date movie, honestly.
yeah, I mean, we're two grown men, and
Yeah, we're two grown men who just went to go see it. Whatever.
yeah.
Says a lot about us.
I mean, hey, I went to see No Strings Attached with my friend Justin, and we literally just were like, No Strings Attached? Natalie Portman's in it. All right, let's go see it. And yeah,
Gotta say, it's a little worse, Corey.
I know. We kind of were like, but
Yeah, do the 3-seat split. Don't come in together.
we did that. But overall, good movie. Out of like 5, I would give it like a 3, and out of 10, I would give it like a 7.
As you guys know, most of my reviews, I always do scale out of 10. I feel like it's a little easier to range it out. I always say on a scale of 10, I'd give a Warm Bodies about a 6 because it's still okay, but it's nothing special. It's definitely something to watch if you're bored.
Oh yeah.
If you're bored,
Go
I
see
mean,
it.
hell, even if you go watch it by yourself and you're that bored and you're like, I feel like checking it out, of course, $5 matinee.
You'll be
perfect
It'll
movie.
be fun. And go see this. Go see movie 43.
Yeah, don't go see movie 43.
Nah.
We didn't even see it, but we don't need to.
Nah. But yeah, like a 6, 7, 6.5, somewhere around there.
6.
Check it out. Good stuff.
Yep.